Odeleke Mufinfula reporting news at 8 for Wisdom Yard Television. Federal government owes NNPCL 2.8 trillion naira. Melekiari. Vacate EFCC office immediately. Tinubu tells DSS. Don't dare Nigerians. NLC wants Tinubu. Melekiari, who is the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, on Tuesday in Abuja said the federal government still owes the company 2.8 trillion naira that it had spent on petrol subsidy. During his inaugural speech on Monday, the president said he was aware that the 2023 Appropriation Act does not provide for petrol subsidy beyond June, the end of the 18-month extension period approved by the Buhari administration for the discontinuance of petrol subsidy. Therefore, he confirmed that the subsidy will not continue. Affirming the president's stance, Kyari argued that the subsidy payment is no longer tenable as it makes it difficult for the company to fund its core businesses. He said, since the provision of the 6 trillion naira in 2022 and 3.7 trillion naira in 2023, we have not received any payment whatsoever from the Federation. That means the federal government are unable to pay, and we've continued to support this subsidy from the cash flow of the NNPC. That is, when we net off our fiscal obligations of taxes and royalty, there is still a balance that we are funding from our cash flow. And that has become very, very difficult and affecting our other operations. We are not able to keep some of this cash for invest on our core businesses, and the result is that it can now be a huge challenge for the company, and we have highlighted this severally to government that they must compensate, and NNPC, they must pay back an NNPC for the money that we have spent on the subsidy. Kyari, who said the NNPCL has footed petrol subsidy from its cash flow, said the government is unable to pay back the 2.8 trillion naira spent so far. Kyari said the re-emerging petrol queues nationwide are understandable, as marketers would like to understand the meaning of the president's pronouncement that subsidy is gone. He said that the uncertainty on the remark also caused consumers to rush for the products, causing queues. The NNPCL boss assured Nigerians that the government will initiate measures to cushion the effect of the subsidy discontinuance. The President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has directed the Department of State Services, DSS, to immediately vacate the office of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, in Ikoyi, Lagos State. The President's directive was contained in a statement issued by Tunde Rahman on Tuesday, May 30th, 2023. According to the statement, the President gave the directive when reports that DSS officials stormed the EFCC office located on Awolowo Road, Ikoyi, Lagos on Tuesday, preventing officials of the anti-graft agency from accessing their workplace, was brought to his attention. The president said if there were issues between the two important agencies of the government, they would be resolved amicably. Both agencies, according to reports, have been in loggerhead with each other over the ownership of the particular building. As of the time of filing this report, all the EFCC officials at the office in Awolowo Road, Ikoyi, were prevented from accessing the building by DSS officials. The Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, on Tuesday expressed displeasure over the pronouncement by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that the subsidy is gone without consulting relevant stakeholders and putting in place adequate measures to cushion its effect on workers. The NLC, in a statement by its president, Comrade Joe Ajaero, noted with regret that a few hours after the pronouncement, some marketers shut down their filling states and immediately there was a price hike in some places. While describing the action as insensitive, the NLC president said it has brought tears and sorrow to millions of Nigerians instead of the renewed hope the administration has promised. He also said that President Tinubu's pronouncement has devalued the quality of the lives of Nigerians by over 300% and counting. NLC argued that the pronouncement has ripple effect on the economic well-being of the Nigerians. The headlines again. Federal government owes NNPCL 2.8 trillion naira. Melekiari. Vacate EFCC office immediately. Tinubu tells DSS. Don't dare Nigerians. NLC wants Tinubu. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Odeleke Mufiyin Folua.